fuck is this shit? Ugh. 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 Ow. My balls. Ugh. Oh, Merc Man, you think they're so fucking clever. You think it's so damn funny to shoot me in the balls. Well, guess what? I don't like you shooting me in the corn cobs. That's wrong. You're not gonna get away with it. That's the last straw, Merc Man. I'm about to piss you off more than anything. Shoot me in the nuts, then toss me down the motherfucking cliff. You blew up my semi. You blew up my pickup truck. My great grandpapa gave me that pickup truck. Some bitch. Yeah, is this Disney? Alright. Merc Man did something that completely pisses me off. I was nice up until now. Well, you know that Disney Infinity? The one that's so successful, making a lot of money? Shut it down. Shut that fucking piece of shit down. I don't care. If it's one of the biggest toys of life in the world, I don't give a shit about that. Shut that piece of shit down. Right now. I want you to lay off like, what is it? About 300 employees? Yeah, shut that fucking piece of shit down. Alright? Alright. And the Merc Man, I'm about to give him one heck of an ass whooping that you won't believe. And man, don't worry, I developed a diabolical plan so evil that it's like whoever has to come to his rescue has to be one crazy son of a bitch. Yeah, that person's gonna have to be downright insane. No. Mr. Bonkers is psycho crazy. I need someone with insane martial arts skill. Someone who knows how to, he would need someone that's just an absolute crazy badass in the battlefield to save him. I came up with a diabolical plan. It ain't gonna work. Just shut that piece of shit down. Shut down Disney Infinity. You do that? Alright. By the way, did your wife get that holiday roast? Alright. Okay. Well, you have a good day, and I guess I'll see you at church. Alright, bye-bye. Yeah. Let's see you deal with that, Merc Man. Merc Man Show is an 18-plus show that's purely entertainment only. It's a made-up person with a made-up name that lives in a made-up town. Therefore, it is not a threat or promote terrorism. So don't take him seriously. Frank Weasel! Really? Well, congratulations, mercenaries. You're going to see a psychotic meltdown tonight. Hello, mercenaries. Welcome to the 35th episode of the Merc Man Show and the mid-season finale. I'm your host, Mr. Bonkers. Man, what a fucked up week. Yeah, you no doubt saw. My nemesis, my adversary, the faceless CEO, survived his encounter with me. I knew I should have used a rocket launcher. Damn it. Alright, well, let's get this show on the road. because this is a jam-packed episode of 2 reviews and just a lot of shit. So let's get down to it with the final presidential election. And to top it all off, from this point on, mercenaries, if you want to find out about politics, I'm sure CNN and other news companies or websites will update you guys, but I wouldn't end this if I knew it wasn't a safe bet, and I'm almost guaranteed that it's going to be Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton, with Donald representing the Republicans and Hillary with the Democrats. Frankly, the Merc Man, I have to be honest, I think I might actually vote third party this year, which would be the very first time since I began voting third party. But hey, at least I'm voting, you know. I'm sure whoever wins, or should I say whoever loses, they're probably going to need help of a mercenary like yours truly. But to Hillary and Donald, with respect, I wish both of you the best of luck. And now you're probably wondering, Merc Man, if you're ending presidential election, what's going to take its spot? Well, I'm glad you asked that, because Merc Man found a new interest in his life, a new love life. It's not a girlfriend. Damn it. Anyways, what's going to take the place of presidential election is, you know, that's the drum roll, Ruby, W-R-B-Y, because the Merc Man is a super, super huge fan of Ruby and all sorts of anime. So what's going to take a spot is Ruby/anime news. It'll mostly talk about Ruby, made by Rooster Teeth, but if you haven't watched it, check them out. It's really freaking cool. And son of a bitch, hold on. Sorry. Allergies. It's still springtime. But anyways, it's going to be mostly talking about Ruby. Talking about the upcoming events. Definitely keeping a close eye on Ruby Grim Eclipse. Talking to you, Rooster Teeth. Get that shit on consoles. Anyways, yeah, so any news, any updates on Ruby, I'll follow that. But it won't always be talking about Ruby because it's, you know, they have to take their breaks too. And in that spot, if I find anything new on anime, it's going to be on that spot. So, Ruby/anime. So, that's going to take the place of presidential election. And now it's time for Who's Got the Balls? And I apologize in advance because this is going to be small balls. Yeah, I'm going to have teeny tiny balls on this episode. You know, I came out of the swimming pools too soon. Alright. Like, this is how short it is. I only have 4 stories on this little piece of paper. Normally I read it off of a website, but I got a lot of shit to discuss. So, this is going to be short. So, beginning with MLB. Appears that, I'm guessing this stands for Washington, the WSH. I know that DET stands for Detroit, but anyways, Washington won by 3 points, and Detroit lost with only 2 points. And then moving on to Major League Basketball, the NBA. Toronto, Canada, I guess, TOR versus Miami Heat. Toronto kicked their ass. Toronto scored 99 with Miami Heat scoring 91. And then in hockey news, NHL, I guess Seattle, STL versus Dallas. STL scored 6, Dallas scored 1 point. So, sorry Dallas, you guys suck. And then finally, in NASCAR, it appears that Kyle Busch is kicking everyone's ass. Yeah, I looked at it, and Kyle Busch appears to be the guy on the main page this time, the main thing. So there's a lot of Busch in NASCAR, which is, you know, it's what the Merc Man loves. Now, I don't like Kyle Busch, I just like Bush. You guys get it if you watch porn. But yeah, because my favorite guy is Dale Earnhardt Jr. Just saying. Alright, so that'll do it for this week's episode of Who's Got the Balls? I'm sure I'll come out with longer balls or bigger balls next time on a week from now. So, that's it for Who's Got the Balls. And now, to get you guys at the speed on why I'm so fucking pissed off. And this kind of goes for this week's Dick of the Week. And this Dick of the Week goes to you, Disney, again. You guys must really, really want a penis. Like, I'll be sure to give you, like, a dildo that's covered in rainbows. Because I know Disney loves that pretty shit. But it appears that Disney Infinity, Merc Man's favorite video game of all time, is canceled. They're done. Finito. Kaput. Buried in the ground. 6 feet fucking under. Why? I wish I knew. This makes no fucking sense, Disney. I mean, yeah, cancel Disney Infinity. Why the fuck not? It's like, oh, I don't know, the biggest toy to life franchise yet to date. It won an award for best toys to life. It beat out Skylanders. It beat out Amiibo. It beat out Lego Dimensions. It beat it all. Now you guys are like, fuck it. Let's move on. Well, for one, your action figures are way too overpriced from to begin with. That's bullshit. Number 2, you didn't release your playsets right. And number 3, not so much content. I mean, Marvel Battlegrounds, that's sad. I gave it, what, a 3 out of 5? Maybe even a 2 out of 5? It wasn't very good for such little content. So, Disney decided to close it down, closing Avalanche Studios, laying off, I want to say, over 300 employees. They just took a 1,600, damn, Merc Man, I suck at math. It's 164,000,000. I guess that's 164 billion. There you go, $164 billion loss that Disney just suffered. But they claim that, you know, oh, this was a difficult decision. Oh, we didn't want to do it. Bull's fucking shit. Disney, you always do this shit. You shut down shit without even thinking. You start off with the fucking Disney Vault. You're like, hey, let's release Little Mermaid. Okay, we're done. And let's release it in, oh, I don't know, 10 years from now? You know how fucking much bullshit that is? Just why? So, what's this mean? Disney Infinity is dead, but actually not dead yet, but it's dying. It is dying. It's draining its last ounce of blood. This month they're going to release action figures related to Alice Through the Looking Glass, which I'm guessing the lead character is going to be Alice, Mad Hatter, and Time. Because Time seems to be the villain in a new Alice movie. And they're not a playset, they're toy box characters. And then in June, the final month of Infinity, they're going to release Finding Dory, which is a playset. Which is the sequel to Finding Nemo, you know, it's about fish. So, Disney, I only ask one thing if you're going to make this move. And that is to please keep the servers open for at least a year or so. You know, I can't even tell you how many hours I put building toy boxes, and I'm sure a lot of you fans would agree with me on that. We spent a lot of time building that shit, and if you shut down the servers, well, oh, did you work hard on this? Did it take you, well, I don't know, 2 months to build these levels? Well, it's gone. Bye. I don't want that to happen. But at least get some fucking notice. I mean, this is notice that you gave us, but it's like, You guys know what I mean. Like, don't shut it off completely. Don't make empty promises. You guys said you would give more Marvel, more Star Wars, more Pixar. You only gave us one Pixar. Rogue One, fuck it. Doctor Strange, fuck it. You want Civil War? Or you want Scarlet Witch? Fuck you! So, because of that, Disney, congratulations. You're this week's Dick of the Week. That was a stupid move. And I'm very upset that you guys did that. Well, guess what, Disney? I've taken that hard-earned cash which you guys could have spent, could have had, and I'm going to buy Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty and a brand new Battlefield 1 that takes place in World War I. It's fucking badass. I'm going to buy that shit. That's money you could have had, Disney. Fucking dumbasses. So, that means the Merc Man's going to continue buying the figures that are already out. I only have 12 left on top of the 3 that are coming and whatever one's Finding Dory comes from. Then after that, I'm going to round up each figure and I'm going to do a tribute. A tribute to all the figures that came out from 1.0 to 2.0 to 3.0. Every single figure is going to have a tribute. So, and that'll probably take up a whole entire Merc Man episode. Merc Man episode. So be on the lookout for that in the future, called the Disney Infinity Tribute. Alright, now that boring shit is out of the way, let me change my bulletin board here. And it is now time for the reviews. And the first review I have for you guys is a movie, which is Captain America Civil War. I'm going to be brief on this because I don't want to give away any spoilers. I want you guys to see the fucking movie, but holy crap was it awesome. I was with Team Iron Man, and they kicked butt, but not as much butt as Captain America, because after all, it is called Captain America. They should have made a Iron Man Civil War. They should have made 2 films. And, which I'll get into that when I rate it, but, wow. Really great movie, guys. The story was really, really well done. A great way to introduce new characters into the franchise, like Black Panther and Spider-Man. Oh, I know what you guys are thinking, but Spider-Man's already been out. Yes and no. Yeah, there was Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 with the stupid idiot Tobey Maguire. And then came the Amazing Spider-Man, which did better, but Aunt May was young. And now they rebooted it with this British kid, or this young kid. And Aunt May, again, is even younger. Why is it every time you guys reboot Spider-Man, Aunt May gets younger? Am I the only one that realizes that? But yeah, it was crazy. This movie, it came out with an ending that I didn't expect. You know, most endings are like, awesome, we beat the bad guys, let's go grab some fucking lunch. But it's not like that. At all. And that is because, the bad guy, I forgot his name, Olaf or some kind of damn German Russian bullshit. His goal was to break apart the Avengers, and he won. He did it. He broke up the Avengers, hence the Civil War. Now, in the comic books, it was about the Registration Act, Superhuman Registration Act, where you have to register your superpowers with the government. Same concept in the movie, except it's not called the Registration Act, it's called something else. I forgot what it's called. But, still the same concept. Captain America disagrees with it, Iron Man agrees with it. But also Captain America is friends with Winter Soldier, who is a terrorist, a brainwashed terrorist. And so Captain America is trying to prove his innocence, but at the same time, people like Tony Stark and the government are like, he's a bad guy. He needs to answer for his crimes, and I agree with him. So does Black Panther. But anyways, that's the gist of the story right then and there. The effects are great. Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man I've seen by far. Robert Downey Jr. repraises his role and does a fantastic fucking job at it. So does Chris Evans with Captain America. I know he's getting tired of playing as Captain America, but guess what? Money talks, bitch. So I think he's going to continue on with Captain America. And, you know, great music. Oh my gosh, the fight scenes are badass. I can't even describe the fight scenes because they're so badass. But, yeah. It was a really good movie, and I highly advise you guys to see it. Now, here's what I didn't like about it. Which wasn't much. Aunt May is really young. That's the first issue with it. Then, the second issue... is, you know... Actually, now I think about it, I think that was my only issue with the movie. Was Aunt May is getting younger. But yeah, it was a good movie, and I apologize if these reviews kind of suck. I agree with you. But, you know, I'm still learning this shit, guys. I'm still a rookie in this talk show business shit. But yeah, Captain America is really good. Definitely worth your money. Definitely worth your time to see it. So, sorry. Merc Man needs a beer. But anyways, it's definitely worth your time. Time, guys. So. Okay. I'm gonna have to come back. Okay. I just drank some beer to clear up my dry throat. So I need to get this shit done before I get hammered. Alright. But yeah. Captain America, Civil War, definitely worth your time. Oh yeah, now I remember, it only take one thing of beer. So yeah, there is two things to complain, and that is... One, Aunt May is super young with this bullshit. And then, last but not least, they should have made a second movie focusing on Captain America's point of view. Like the comic books. They should have made Captain America Civil War and Iron Man Civil War. That's what they should have done. But other than that, it's pretty good. So, even with those two negative things, I was so impressed with the movie. Definitely way, way better than Batman vs. Superman. Sorry, DC, but you're kind of a fuck up as far as the movies go. But not the video game, which I'll get to in a second. But anyways, with that said, the final verdict for Captain America Civil War is a super rare, awesome, badass 5 out of 5. You definitely gotta see this shit, mercenaries. I kid you not. Worth your money, worth your time. Alright, now moving on to a video game review, and that is The Wolf Among Us. Holy shit. I love this fucking game. Oh my god. I played it. I shit you not, mercenaries. I replayed that game after I beat it 6 times. It's that fucking awesome. I just wish there was a bit more gameplay element. But anyways, this game is made by the same company that did Tall Tales Walking Dead. With Tall Tales Walking Dead, I gave it a 4 out of 5. Anyways, what this is about is that it's a DC comic done by the sister studio Vertigo. And Vertigo makes this comic book called Fables that talks about fairy tale characters living in our real world in the 1980s. And holy crap, wow. And in this game, The Wolf Among Us, you take control of Big Bad Wolf, who used to be in the fairy tale world known as the Big Bad Wolf, the very one that did The Three Little Pigs and Red Riding Hood. So, in order for these fables, that's what they're called, fables, the fairy tale people living in our world. In order for you to do that, you have to look and act human. You have to get a job. You have to visit a witch. If you love witchcraft, you'll love this. And the witches give this thing called glamour, and a glamour is the spell that makes you look human. Big B Wolf, he was pretty lucky. He got blessed with a power that allows him to turn into a man at will. Yep, that's right. A wolf that turns into a man. Not a man that turns into a wolf. He's not a werewolf. He is a full-on wolf that turned into a man. But every time someone fucks with him, and this is why I love the guy, he loses control of that human part, and that wolf comes out of him. Man, you meet all sorts of characters. You meet your partner is Snow White. Your boss that you work for is Ichabod Crane. And you meet Buffkin, who's from The Wizard of Oz. He's a winged monkey. Colin, who is fucking hilarious. He's one of the 3 little pigs. Beauty and the Beast. Jersey Devil. Bloody Mary. I mean, Tweedledee, Tweedledum. I mean, the list goes on all these characters you meet. Toad. From Wind in the Willows. I mean, it's amazing. And Big B Wolf, you play as him. You play as that guy. And your job is you're actually the sheriff. That's right. The Big Bad Wolf is actually a good guy in this game. And that's why I fucking love it. And every time you play it, it's always different. It's really, really good. But yeah. I can tell I'm lagging, so I gotta hurry up and get this shit done. So, really great game, guys. It's definitely worth your money. So, with that said, I hereby give DC Vertigo's The Wolf Among Us a perfect 5 out of 5 because the visuals are amazing, story is great, sound is incredible. I mean, it's just the most badass fight scenes I've ever seen in a video game. And it's made by the same guys that did Walking Dead. And Walking Dead's good, but not great. But this kicks the shit out of Walking Dead. The game, not the show. The show is badass. The game, good, but not great. So, yeah, so that'll do it for this season, for this reviews. Final verdict for Captain America Civil War is 5 out of 5. And the final verdict for The Wolf Among Us is a 5 out of 5. And now for just a tad bit of extra news. Deadpool is finally out on DVD and Blu-ray. I highly recommend you pick it up. When I reviewed Deadpool way back when, I gave it a perfect 5 out of 5. And also, tomorrow, Doom. Yes, even though I'm going to be on a bit of a break, there's no Merc Man Show next week. That's why I did the mid-season finale. But Anthony, on the other hand, he's going to be live streaming Deadpool, the video game, this weekend. Don't forget to check that out. And he will eventually move on to Doom. I'm going to play Doom in my off time. He's going to be pissed at me, too. But I'm going to play that shit, because it looks fucking awesome. Alright, guys, well, that'll do it for this episode of the Merc Man Show. It's getting fucking late. I'm starting to get willow woozy from drinking so much shit. So, okay. Well, guys, I hope you have a good week next week. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to become an official mercenary, and remember, don't take anyone's side, pick a good contract, and I'll see you guys on the next Merc Man Show.